Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Brian's Entertainment Life Podcast. Um, Part of my audio quality, I'm actually just recording off my phone. I don't have any official equipment yet, so pardon me. For those of you that don't know, I was actually supposed to set this up with my brother. Shout out to Marquise, one of the smartest kids I know. We actually didn't get a chance to convene yet, so I'm pretty much just doing it on my own. I'm doing this first one on my own, just a kickstart, just to kind of get my feet wet in podcast. Pardon me if I say a lot because my first time really being, audio recorded. So first, shout out to Marquise. Second, just to start off, um, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Um, you know, this man is a young legend, honestly, but not really for his musical, music accolades, more so for the story of a black man making it out the hood, honestly. Why is it, you know, black men are so targeted once they get out the hood? Like that is the main goal. Get out the hood, and now we gotta protect ourselves more once we get out. I don't know, like not saying it don't happen to other races. I'm just, I'm just saying. Um, Only reason I even started with that because this is February 20th that just happened. And also, this hits home, honestly, for in a sense because I got family. I got family, friends, whatever the case, that have a past. And in my head, I'm like, do I have to be mindful? Do I have to fear that this might happen to? Because a lot of people that have a past usually are on to better things. I don't know. I think about it sometimes, like, how great will they let us be? Honestly. Um, I'm gonna kind of end it on that note. Just last thing, young kings, pretty much, with all the wickedness in this world, honestly, like, work hard, play hard, but honestly, pray hard. Pray hard or have someone praying hard for you, honestly. Um, I'm gonna just end it at that. I'm not gonna get a whole rant, but I'm just ending it at that. Work hard, play hard, but also pray hard, or at least have someone praying hard for you. Um, Lately my mind's been shifting. Um, I'm trying to be less spontaneous, more calculated. And what I mean is, I'm trying to be less um, impromptu and more, planning. I recently told someone, I politic with a lot of people, tell them ideas I have with this and that, pretty much, I want to get, I want to basically get game from everybody, give game, get game, basically, figure out if I'm on the right path or not. I think that's cool, get some advice every now and again. I spit my ideas to somebody, and they ask me, hey, why you want to do a podcast? Why do you want to, get into cameras? Why do you want to, do all this stuff aside from having, I have a full-time job, currently. Why all this side stuff? And I told them I pretty much, want to start playing into, my skills and strengths and playing into something that, fits me other than work, you know. And what I pretty much going back to being more calculated rather than spontaneous is for the first, let's say, week or so, getting into the mind state of doing something new. It's new, it's fresh, it's good. It's easy to do it, it's easy to get into something new and whatever the case. But the hard part about it is the longevity of it. Knowing that this new mind state where you pretty much lock in to something internal, something you actually want to do as far as honing into your skills, honing into, aside from your 9 to 5, you know, locking in as far as uh, I'm trying to get the right words. That's why I took speech class. Locking in as far as, putting yourself in that mind state Like for example, right? Um, I want to have that work ethic. I want to keep that work ethic. I don't want it to be like a pop up thing and then just go away after like a month or so. Like for example, I've been in deep thought about what I really want to do in life and things like that, and my birthday is actually the 21st, and this is actually the 20th of February. I've thought about my birthday literally twice. Literally, twice for a few minutes. I have plans and everything, but I've thought about my birthday literally twice. This is how much, in this state of mind I'm in. And it's hard sometimes, Let me ask a question. And tell me in the comment section if you ever felt like this, maybe I'm bugging. You ever feel too available? Honestly, you ever feel too available? Like, picture this, I used to get text messages like, hey, come over and chill, you know what I'm saying? Hey, babe, I want to see you tonight. Oh, bro, pull up, we going to do XYZ. And a lot of responses, like, I realized sometimes I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to just do something else. Or, nah, I'm good. I got to work on this. Or, I got to fix this. Or, I got to, whatever the case. There are moments where I turn down, my friends and loved ones. Like, I turn it down, but not just for the sake of turning it down because I'm actually trying to build on myself. But it's hard, like turning away the people you used to, the people you love, people you're comfortable around to do something for yourself, like in your own space. Like a lot of times in your own space, no one's really helping you like that, if you understand. Like for example, an example is I remember it was some time ago. I forgot exactly when. A friend of mine hit me up. Hey, you want to go out tonight? Whatever. Um, I was like, yeah, it's cool. And we actually had planned on that, for about a week or so. Um, Actually, something popped up like a day or two prior, and I ended up having to cancel. It was something with a promotion at work that I wanted, something of the nature. And I remember when I told the news to a friend of mine, hey, I can't pop up and whatever the case, I can't pop out. I remember my friend getting upset, and I told exactly why. I told, hey, I got this thing at work and whatever the case. And the response kind of was, and I don't blame for it either, because, I'm not like, I don't get upset about these things, but the response was something along the lines of like, oh, you never come out, or how come you canceling, something like that, and yeah, that made me sit back and think like I hope y'all know, like just so y'all aware, people trying to work on themselves, like I was and I am, when we cancel on our families, friends, loved ones, whatever the case, like when we cancel plans, like this affects us too. Honestly, like like being on a journey like this is hard. Like in the words of the late great Kobe Bryant, he says there's inherent sacrifices with being great, with achieving greatness, being better at your craft. You're not going to be the greatest son, the greatest daughter. You're not going to be the best friend. You're not going to be the greatest influence to people right around you. But these are sacrifices you got to take if you're trying to build something really in yourself. I want to give a quick service announcement, okay? Service announcement. Not everybody's going to understand. I'll just let that sink in for a bit. Not everybody's going to understand. A lot of times we always have loved ones, family members, friends, or whatever the case. Not everybody's going to be there for you. And I don't mean that purposefully. Everybody's born with a selfish mind. Everybody's born with a selfish mind. Everybody is born and their first notion is to think about themselves. And we grow and we nurtured and we're brought up to care about others and you help each other out and whatever the case. But also, when you grown, it's your responsibility, your job to hold yourself down. Like, and I think that's the space where it separates strong from weak as well. Because if you need 24/7 someone to hold you down, you don't grow like that. You can't grow like that. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Actually, a little short and sweet. This is just to get my feet wet in, audio recordings and podcasts. Once again, shout out to my brother. He couldn't be here. We haven't convened. We haven't linked on exactly, when we're gonna start doing the podcast. But this is pretty much just a start. So thanks a lot. This is Brian's Entertainment Life Podcast. Thanks a lot. This is Brian's Entertainment Life Podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe. You guys have any questions about, what I just said, any thoughts or any whatever the case, please comment down below. Let me know. Um, thank you. Life Podcast signing out.